Hey, hey, happy softball Sunday. It's the best day of the week because it's the day we do easy songs. It's like a day off for me. And as winter wanes and we weasel our way back outside, couldn't find a W word for outside, I've got some remaining thoughts on Billie Jean I want to explore here. So that's what we're doing. The Campfire version, this is sure to impress all of your lovers and people who aren't your lovers. I guess that's everybody. All right, we've got some options here. Capo 2 and E minor. You could just strum E minor. But I feel like I'm missing the little bass thing. So I could do the little bass thing. Check this out. It's going to be D2 relative to the capo, A2, D open, D2, D open, A2, A open, A2. But now I'm missing the chord. All right, so what I'm thinking is we overlay the bass part with the E minor chord. So the question we have to ask for each strum is something different compared to what we normally have when we play E minor? For instance, the first two notes are D2, A2. And that's just what we have when we have the E minor chord. So I'm just gonna strum twice, just normal. But then comes D string open to open. So I'm going to do the same thing with my E minor chord. Ring finger off, ring finger on, ring finger off. Which means we have normal, normal, off, on, off. And the last three notes are A2, A open, A2, which equates to normal middle finger off, keeping in mind I'm using these fingers to play E minor. You might be using those. Normal, middle finger off, normal. And if we put all that together, we get this. So say it to yourself, go slow at first. I'm not even going to say anything for the normal. That seems like too much. I'm going to say ring or middle when they come off. Ring, ring, middle. Ring, ring, middle. It's kind of a pat your head, rub your tummy thing, but after a few tries, I think you'll get it. And of course, that bass pattern continues when the singing comes in and the E minor chord persists, but we have that part that goes bop, 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 and always wanting to keep my Campfire versions compelling. Lots of C's there. Well, there's a K. Anyways, oh God. We're going to switch it up when the singing comes in. We're going to play E minor. This rather ambiguous way to play D with an F sharp in the bass is just E2, G2. And the same theory on a G chord, which is E3, G4. Back to our D with an F sharp in the bass, E2, G2. A minor. Back to it. She says A minor. That's how the verse goes. That's how the chorus goes too. So that takes care of that. When I say chorus, I mean the Billie Jean is not my lover part. We've got the spot in between the verse and what I'm calling the chorus, and it's easy, but we're gonna need a B7 chord. It goes like this. A2, D1, G2, baby E2. That's the chord for Lie Becomes the Truth. Here we go. C. People always told me. E minor. C. E minor. C. E minor. Here comes C. B7. Then you go into the chorus. And so on. For some reason I'm harmonizing fourths with my vocals. Anyways, those are all the pieces. So go use your earballs and figure out which one goes where, when. I hope that was fun and helpful, but if you think a playthrough would help your learning process, you will find exactly that on my Patreon page. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.